Welcome back to another video, and today's video just diving straight in there. This is a painting of Buxton from Pavilion Gardens, I think it's called, and I'm using the Bockingford rough paper. And I know sometimes it's difficult to choose which paper. There's rough paper, there's cold press, there's different weights, and there's even hot pressed. But the reason why I'm using rough paper on this painting, I just wanted to get the texture, and I'll show you later on as well for the reason why I'm using rough paper. So I'm just using a light mix of Payne's grey, ultramarine, and a slight bit of red maybe for the sky. I can't remember, just a little bit of whatever's left in my palette as well, so could have a little bit of red in there. And I was using wet and wet for the sky, got that nice sort of soft cloudy sort of look to the sky, which I'm quite happy with. And then just a little bit of blue into that I'm using for the roof of this building, and then just a simple mix of yellow ochre and a bit of raw sienna for the building itself. And I think I'll be using Naples yellow on that, but while I've got that colour, I'm using that for the path on the right hand side, you can see. And that's often what I do in watercolour. Once I get the lightest tones, I look for similar colours and use that in all the areas which are similar in colour. And for this green, the shrubbery and trees and grass, I'm using a mix of, actually using lemon yellow and mix with the sap green. And then later on, you can see on the right hand side, I've used a little bit of yellow ochre as well. And I do love using yellow ochre. It's not as bright as the lemon yellow. It's a bit more subtle, a bit more subdued, but it's a really nice colour. Yellow ochre, and I'm just using that here and there as well throughout. So for the greens, I do like to use sap green. I know a lot of people don't like sap green, they prefer hooker's green and mix it with other colours, but I like sap green because it's close to the green that I like in nature. And I use yellow, maybe yellow ochre, and French ultramarine, just to give different shades of green. So that's what I'm doing here, just added a little bit more darker tones. I think in total I'll be using 3 or maybe 4 different tones of green, different shades. So I'll be using various different mixes of blue and yellow ochre to get that. So you got a really nice reflection in this scene. There's a river on the bottom, and this was actually the photo that I took from the bridge. There's a bridge looking over, and this is the scene, and so there's the buildings reflected down below, and you got some nice flowers and all these sort of trees and all the different lovely colours coming through, which I hope to capture in this painting. So if you are new to this channel, if you like what you see, and please give me a thumbs up, give me a like for this video. It really does help me to keep making videos like this. So please give us a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed yet but you do like to see different sort of tutorials each week, then please do subscribe to my channel. I do post each and every week. And by the way, if you've got any suggestions, anything you want me to paint. Oh, and this is just one of the things I do like about the rough paper. You can see how I'm doing the dry brush, and this is brilliant for foliage, texture. You can even do this on buildings, just to get the texture of the paper comes through with the dry brush. So how I achieve that, I just use the green on the brush for the trees, and then as the brush was running out of paint, I just started rubbing the sort of side of the brush onto the paper, and it just gives this broken texture, which is perfect for trees. So that's how I did that. So yeah, if you're new to this channel, if you're wanting to see more videos like this, and if there's anything you want me to paint, please do leave me a comment. I'm trying to do sort of different things and learn as an artist myself. I do tend to sort of stick to what I know. I guess it's part of the sticking in the comfort zone, but I do need to sort of challenge myself every now and then. So if there's anything you want me to paint, then drop me a comment, and we'll see what sort of ideas I can do. By the way, I do apologise for the light at the beginning of the video was sort of streaming in to the paper. Just from the conservatory, there's a bit of light escaping through the blinds. You can see I do have my an oil painting there in the way, trying to block that sun. So if it was distracting, I do apologise. I did have the canvas there for a while, sort of blocking light, and I've used that canvas now, so I've had to put the painting against the window. Hopefully it wasn't too distracting. So that's pretty much it for this painting. I hope you've enjoyed it. Quite a loose, not going exact. I do like the way the trees have turned out, especially on the right hand side. But one of the things I did miss, it was only after I'd finished looking at the reference that I took. There's actually a bit of a building on the left hand side in that sort of gap. I may do it later on, but I'd already done this video and didn't want to go back. But maybe I'll just pop that in, and a little bit of detail here and there. But other than that, I just wanted to get a loose impression of the scene. Now you can see how I'm removing the tape. I know some people have problems removing the tape without ripping the paper, and it does happen to me even sometimes. So you can see the way I'm using a little bit of an angle as I pull away across. You'll see, look, and that's the best way I've found to remove masking tape without damaging the paper. Obviously it depends on the paper itself, what sort of quality it is, but generally speaking I've not had much of an issue when I remove it that way. And there it is. I hope you like this video. Please do give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.